Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly wrap-up for week number 2 of the most exciting fantasy football league in all of Lanark County, the Mississippi Mills Fantasy Football League, a.k.a. the Double M Double FL. I'm here to bring you the highlights, the lowlights, the thumbs up, the thumbs down performances, and we'll toss some trash as well. So here we go. One of the highlights, actually, for this week, depending on what side you're on, was we have a trade to announce. Big trade this week, actually, between Trevi on my wayward son and Team Chasing Greatness. Team Chasing Greatness gives up Josh Jacobs and Joe Burrow, Joey B, the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. Trades them to Trevi on my wayward son, and in exchange, Chasing Greatness gets Jerry Jeudy, quarterback Kyler Murray, and running back Byshell Tootin. Now, this trade is very polarizing because last week on Sunday, Joe Burrow had suffered a turf toe injury and also had some ligaments in his legs, which means he's going to be out for 3 months. That takes his return after surgery to week 16, I believe, which is like semifinal week of the fantasy football playoffs. So you have a choice if you're a Joe Burrow owner. Do you stash him and hope for the best, or do you try to trade him to someone that does? So, Trivia on my wayward son wanted Joe Burrow. The offer was made. And Chasing Greatness gets a mobile quarterback, a serviceable wide receiver, and a backup running back for her starting running back. Meanwhile, Trivia on my wayward son, with this trade, gets a quarterback who will be out till the fantasy playoffs. But Josh Jacobs, he's a bell cow running back. He's a running back that rarely comes off the field. So there were a lot of thoughts in the group chat this week. I want to see what you think. Leave a comment down below and let me know who won the trade. But now let's move on to the winner's circle. Here are the winners of the Week 2 matchups in the most exciting fantasy football league in all of Lanark County, the Double M Double FL. And they are Team Comeback Kid, Team Smacker, Trevi on my wayward son. Never gonna get tired of singing that if he wins, even if he loses. It's just fun to say. Team Sutton on my face, Team TV Antlers, and Team Hearn for a title. Team Hearn for a title beat Party at the Hamptons. Our team, my team, your team, all the same this week. Party at the Hamptons, more like Party at the Motel 6. Omari and Hampton, we gotta have a talk, man. Drafted you in the 3rd or 4th round, I believe, in this league. And over 2 weeks, you give me last week you gave me 8 rushes, 24 yards for 3 total points. For the first 2 weeks, you've only given me 10 points? Bro, no. Have a seat on my bench, and I'll let you know when your spot in my starting lineup is ready again. And now it's time for the thumbs up performance of last week. And that belonged to Team TV Antlers. Who cooked up, you'll see what I did there, 147.6 fantasy football points. And running back and wide receiver were the ones mostly behind this massive pointage for him. Running back, James Cook cooked. He cooked up 132 yards rushing and got not 1 but 2 touchdowns for a total of 26 fantasy football points. And wide receiver Jamar Chase No Burrow, no problem. 14 catches, 165 yards, not one, but 2 touchdowns, 29.5 fantasy football points. So that's one of the reasons, well, 2 reasons why I should say, TV Antlers gets the thumbs up performance for week number 2. And the thumbs down performance, that goes to Team Chasing Greatness. Well, that makes sense now, doesn't it? A total of 74.14 points. And the big reason, I've already talked about it, it's Joey B. It's Joe Burrow, quarterback, Cincinnati Bengals. He left the game with the injuries that I mentioned and only got 7 points for Team Chasing Greatness. But we also got to talk about the Steelers' defense. Oh, wow, bro. 60 points allowed in 2 weeks. In fact, 31 points allowed at home in week 2. 4 fantasy points. This defense is stealing. See what I did there? Points from your fantasy team, Chasing Greatness. Oh, no bueno. And those are the reasons why you got the thumbs down performance for week number 2. And now it's time once again to talk some trash. Let's see who you and me, are versing this week. Checks notes. Oh, it's Chasing Greatness. You mean we're versing a team that got 74 points last week and had to make a desperation trade to not be absolutely plummeting in our fantasy football league. Well, we got 90 points and just ran into a juggernaut. That Jalen Hurts push, rush into all that. Never mind. Doesn't matter. We're on to Cincinnati. We're on to week 3. Cincinnati, who doesn't have your quarterback, Joe Burrow, who you traded away. So you're going to come at me with Kyler Murray, with Jerry Jeudy, and with Shell Toon. Good luck. It's going to be a fun matchup. I don't fare historically well in other leagues against Chasing Greatness, who happens to be run by my wife and my son. But this year is going to be different. Okay? See, I know my team, and we're ready. We've been watching the tape. We've been doing up-downs. We've been doing runs at 3 a.m. We're listening to all the music. We're ready, not only to win, but to dominate. And let's see who has anything to say about that. Oh, Teddy, you want to toss some trash to your old man? Let's see what you got. You can talk all the trash you want, but it's gonna be 0.0 fantasy football wins for you in the first 3 weeks because you're not beating your daddy. Who's your daddy? I am. But go ahead. Talk some trash. Let's see what you got. Go.
You know, I'm not going to talk some trash, actually. I don't want to waste my breath because his team sucks. I'm just going to say my team's the GOAT, and he sucks. So his team will be drowning in the deep end of a swimming pool, and my team will be swimming to victory. Boom!
Well, nice attempt at talking trash, Teddy football. Nice little mic drop. We'll see what happens. But as you can see, we got to run. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching and enjoying the weekly wrap-up for week 2 of the most exciting fantasy football league in all of Lanark County, the Double M Double FL. Like, comment, share with all your friends. Watch all the football you can. Play all the football you can. And until next time, keep the flags off the field.